Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is SPEEDy Talk on Art Scheme Radio, 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. My name's Elo Onose. SPEEDy Talk is a program specially designed for the young folks, for the youth. And it is where we get to look at issues that surrounds them and we talk about it. And on today's focus, we are looking at a friend indeed. I'm not here alone in the studio. I'm with
Benjamin Kuji
and
Dishon Edison.
Nice to have you guys on there.
Thank you.
How's your day been actually?
It's okay.
It's really moving nice.
How's the weather? It's quite cold in here. I don't know.
The weather, I think this is the kind of weather everybody will want.
Cold weather.
Yeah, everywhere is chill.
I don't want that hot weather.
I know why the men are saying it, but don't ask me. All right. In case you're just joining, this is SPEEDy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. Like I said earlier, SPEEDy Talk is a program specially designed for the youths, and we look at issues surrounding them and we get to talk about it. And on today's focus, we are looking at a friend indeed. So the phone line is open 0808-427-5464, 0808-427-5464. Now you might be wondering, I'm just calling out the phone line. What are we talking about? I want to explain something to you, Mr. Ben and Mr. Edison. So, talking about a friend indeed, let's say, for instance, boss comes into the office and is like, per se, you and Edison, you are friends, and he comes to the office and he complains about something that Edison had done and all of that. He's so sure that Edison did something or he didn't carry out a particular task that he had given Edison. And, being that you're friends with Edison, what would you do? Would you defend him? Would you try to defend him and convince boss, or you would just let the cat out of the bag? That's what we're talking about. So, a friend indeed, if a friend in need and is a friend indeed, the normal saying. So if your friend is in dire need of your assistance, maybe you have to stand up for your friend, to speak for your friend, speak up for your friends, because your voice actually can actually change situation when your friend is in trouble. Yeah. So would you speak up for your friend, or you just allow situation take its course? The phone line is open 0808-427-5464, 0808-427-5464. Call in and let's hear your take on this. Over to you, Edison. What is your take as regard this? If you are in a situation whereby you have to talk, your friend is in a very troublesome situation, and it just needs someone to speak up for him, even when it's difficult. What would you do? Would you put yourself in the position to help him and to defend him? Or if you think the burden is too much, they are going to castigate you, they are going to a lot of things, you don't know the negative aspect of it, would you stay back, or what would you do?
All right. Thank you, Elo, for this important question. To me, actually, I would say that, people varies, and it depends on the kind of, the maze that he really got himself into. So if it happens to be something that is a kind of little for me to at least assist on or to defend him over, I guess I'm going to do that. But when it has to do with something heavier than I can really carry, I guess I can abandon my friend, because we two cannot fall into that same pit of hell.
Wait, did you just say when it gets to something that you cannot handle?
Yeah, it's possible. There are some situations, like for instance, if you happen to do something more heavy than expected or heavier than expected, I think actually I will part way. I think I'll part way, because
wow, this is shocking. Well, everyone has a reason for doing certain things, and your opinion matters just like the opinion of every other person. I'll come back to you, Mr. Ben, but before then, the phone line is open, like I said, 0808-427-5464, 0808-427-5464. And in case you just joining, this is SPEEDy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi, and we are asking you, like the focus for today is a friend indeed. So now, if you happen to, your friend is in a situation, very difficult one at that, and you are in a position to speak up for your friend, And speaking up for your friend might even land you in trouble. Would you speak up for your friend, or you just decide to lay back? That's what we're talking about. I know this is quite a very is it very difficult? How should I put it? It seemed quite difficult though to want to answer, but I just want your opinion as regard this. 0828-427-5464. That is 0828-427-5464. So over to you, Mr. Ben. What's your take as regard this?
I think there's this saying that for friends, you have to be for each other through the thick and the thin.
All right.
For me, I'll use an example. During my secondary school days.
Okay, let's take this call. All right. The number to call 0828-427-5464. That is 0828-427-5464. Call in and let's hear your take. If your friend is in trouble and you are in a position to speak up in order to save your friend, would you, being that you don't know if you're also going to get into your trouble, would you speak up or you just decide to lay back? That's what we're talking about. Mr. Ben, sorry, over to you.
So during our secondary school day, I think that was SS1, SS2. So it was a military school, not military school, but a school in the barracks.
Yeah.
Army Day Secondary School, Lokoja.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. There's this side that's where the toilets. So sometimes when we're tired of lessons, we'll just take excuses, go there, go and sit down, and we'll just be chatting there. We'll chat and chat. Later we'll come back. So the RP, that is disciplinarian for the school, that day he was coming and we saw him from far. Me and my friend, we went there and sat there. We were discussing, playing there. So when we saw him, my friend ran. So me too, I ran off. But this man knew me.
Okay.
But he couldn't recognize my friend. So when he came to the class, picked me out, that I have to call the other person that we were there together. And I know that this man is
disciplinarian.
Wow. And my friend, he's the way we call it now, Ajebota. Me, I was really pako. I know if they touch him, he may even stop coming to that school. And he was a very good friend of mine. I had to stand my ground. I said, I don't know the person. I was flogged seriously. Wow. And I bear it. I think that's what friends should be.
You are a friend indeed. You are a friend indeed, because
so that is what friends are. And for us that time in the barrack, that is what, even in class, when they catch somebody making noise, they say, who is that person making noise there? Nobody will speak. Nobody will speak. That's how we were.
You're a friend indeed, because.
But actually, this one, I think I cannot be able to carry that.
So when you grow up like that with your friends like that, you understand? Yeah. You have this bond together. You have this love for each other, and you know that once something happens, this person will stand for me.
That's true.
Once something happens, this person is going to stand for me. And when you grow up with such people, even while at old age, you just know those people that you can run to when you have problems.
Exactly. That's it. I'll come back to you.
But I think not every problem. Because this one is something you can carry.
Yeah, I'll come back to you, Edison. I know you have something to say. You have a reason why you said, that cannot be me. I mean, having to take strokes for your friend. Even me, I don't know. I will decide. Okay, I will also come back to you. There is a reason why you could go to that extent. Like you said, you just hated on a point. You said even at old age, the people you could run to in terms of need or life situations. These are some of the things you look at when trying to make such decision. But then before we come back to us and on this discourse, if you're just joining, this is Speedy Talk on our Skin Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi, and what we're talking about is a friend indeed. Are you a friend indeed? If you're a friend indeed, you can call in to tell us situations that you've encountered or you've had. Have you been able to stand for your friend, stand your ground for your friend? maybe your friends did something wrong and you are the only person that sincerely knows what went wrong. You know the truth. And if there's someone to come and speak, to voice out for them, your voicing out could save them, or you could send them to place them in any punishment or something. Would you speak for them for their favor, or would you decide not to speak out, or would you not speaking for them could maybe lead them into trouble, or would you decide to stand your ground and speak for them as a friend? Indeed, that's what we're talking about. The phone line is 0808 427 5464, 0808 427 5464. Call in and let's hear your take on this. Over to you, Edison. I know you were just wanting to say something.
Yeah. All right. Actually, I would say that this.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, good day.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Abdul Malik calling from Beach Road.
All right,
Makurdi.
Malik. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this situation happened when we were in school then at the Commander College, 3205. Yeah. We as we had this meeting within us that stoned a teacher in the class.
What?
We stoned the teacher in the class. We knew the guy who threw the stone. Till today we still talk, we still chat and all stuff. His name is Eche, I don't know.
Wow.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, for like 2 weeks, we're enjoying that punishment they're giving us. We've come to the school every day. Yeah.
Wow.
We've come to the school in the evening, we'll go to the school field, they'll give us some stroke of pain, we'll sit there till 12 before we go back for our normal classes.
Wow.
Very funny.
No, this one is funny.
Yeah, and up to now we still communicate a lot.
Wow.
A lot. We have this WhatsApp group that we created years back.
To continue
Yes. It was like a bonding time for all of us.
Yeah.
There.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it was an experience.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining. Do have a great time. All right. We'll come back to what he has just said because a lot speak from that. But in case you're just joining, this is Asking Radio 98.5 and this is Speedy Talk right here on Asking Radio. We are streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi. Like, share and follow to join this Speedy Talk conversation. I'll be reading your comment on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, leave a comment as I'll be reading your comment. So over to you, but before then, like I said, the phone line is 0808 427 5464. 0808 427 5464. Call in and let's hear your take on this. A friend indeed. Would you speak up to defend your friend, or you'd rather let it be so that they get into trouble? That's what we're talking about. So back to you, Mr. Ben and Edison. So as regard this call, having to stone a teacher is one big thing.
Yeah, not that we are encouraging that. We are not encouraging doing wrong.
Wrong, exactly.
You understand? But as youth, that maybe there are some things that you will do somehow that is a little bit wrong. I have another example. He said this and something pricked my attention. I remember this one has to do with my younger brother, my immediate younger brother. His name is Solomon. They know at home that I love beans so much. When mom prepared beans, I don't play with beans. So mom prepared beans that day. At night, they left the one that we're going to eat the following day. At night, I sneaked and went and ate the beans, not using spoon, with my hand.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
So by the next day, the beans got spoiled. And my younger brother knew that it was me. You understand? So my mom said he was the one that knew where they kept the key.
Let's take this call quickly. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. What's your name? Where you calling from? All right, we lost our call. Please call back. It's 0808 427 5464. 0808 427 5464. In case you're just joining in, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makurdi, and we are talking about a friend indeed. That's the discourse. So you can catch us if you can, and the only way for you to catch us is when you call on 0808 427 5464 and tell us if you're a friend indeed, or you have a situation that has happened before and if what would you do when you have a friend that has air, or your friend did something wrong and you're in a position to defend them? Would you, or you'd rather watch them being punished? That's what we're talking about. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. J.
All right. Please, sir, could you speak up? Your voice is really faint.
Okay, good afternoon. My name is Dr. J. I'm calling from High Level.
All right, Dr. Jane. Nice to have you join us.
Thank you. Talking about a friend in need, or a friend in need, I think I had one of the best crazy friends back then, in school. We grew up in the army barracks, and then the army day school.
Yes.
It's outside.
So you've seen your colleague.
So you have a friend here from the army barracks too.
Yeah, exactly. When I listened to him, I was just laughing.
Right.
Army barracks children are different from any other.
Every other children.
Yeah, they have a peculiarity.
Okay.
So there was this time we closed from school. We decided to, me and my cliques. Naturally, I'm a calm child.
Yes.
That time, calm guy. So we walk across to a comprehensive school to look for our other colleagues and friends and girlfriends in that school.
Yes.
And then here comes this guy, out of nowhere, trying to fight me for no reason. That he had that I was tossing his girlfriend, or I collected his girlfriend, stuff like that. So honestly, I never fought in my entire life. So I was like, what are you talking about? Before I knew, I had crazy guys that would daze you up and down. I have a friend named Babylon. Babylon came from nowhere and beat the hell out of. In fact, that guy was admitted.
What? Oh my goodness. That guy was when the guy's friends saw and they started coming. When they realized that we are from army
barracks,
all of them enter bush. All of them ran and enter bush. That guy was beaten to hell, like he was admitted in the hospital.
Okay, please, let's save time. What happened after that?
Yeah, exactly. Until today, Babylon today Babylon is one of the best friends I had to date. It's a very beautiful experience.
So when they asked you guys, nobody talked about it. That was what happened.
No, nobody talked about it.
All right, thank you so much.
When police came to the scene, all of us kept quiet, and police asked them, and the police we told them that we are from army barracks. The police look at each other and left. So
wow. All right, thanks for calling.
Thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much. All right, because of time, let's quickly talk about the man that called in first before Mr. Malik, so that
so basically when you're having friends,
yes,
there's this protection you give yourself. You give yourself that protection. Without that, there's no need for friendship.
Yes.
That is what friendship is all about.
And
it's not
the
about
key thing there for me is trust.
Yes, trust.
But even at that, the reason why mine happen to be a little bit kind of different from your own opinions or your notions is that, you see, if you continue like supporting people in that manner, people will go about exhibiting same. Because for instance, if I happen to do something as a friend wrongly, and you people supported me because you are my friends, don't you think that the other person somehow, someday, might also say, okay, since I have friends that I do support, I can also do something that is said to be wrong, and I have something that some people that can back me up. So to me, I cannot support a friend who happened to do something wrong, but rather I will advise him and give him reasons to see that what he has done is wrong.
So let's say your friend did something wrong and you are there present and your friend is to go to jail or to prison. You'd rather they carry both of you because you want to be a friend, or you just
No, actually, to be honest with you, Elo, I won't follow him. I will not go. I'm not going.
Trying to play. All right, it's been a long conversation on here, and I know you guys. It's been an amazing one, right? But one thing I will chip in on this because everyone opinions count actually. For the two callers, you know, they said one thing that is peculiar to the both of them, they still keep in contact, in communication with those friends of theirs. Even what Mr. Ben has said. So what I would say, because Edison had just said it will not support evil or anything that has gone wrong. Fine, I believe that whatever occurrence that had happened in the past, as you are growing up, maybe back then as you guys were young, you didn't know better because certain things couldn't have happened, having to fight and all of that you get. So those energies and the energy now, I'm sure it could be channeled to, you know, being a friend indeed for something positive. But then again, you still have that trust that anything happen, your friends are there.
He's got my back.
Your friends have got your back. That's just it basically. So your friends got your back, but when your friends, if your friends actually got your back no matter what, they should channel that same energy to, you know, building positive energy, not the negative one. That's just it. If in case you're just joining, because obviously I don't expect you to just be joining, but we've been talking about a friend indeed. If your friend actually does something wrong, would you stand in to defend that friend, or you just watch your friend get punished for what they are done wrong? And it's been an amazing time on here till we come your way again next time. Don't forget our ham market card is available. You can come to the Spy Center to pick a ham market card for 1,000 naira, or you can just get through to Japheth on 090 6464 4541. I'll take that again, 0906 4644541. That's the number to call. Please come and do business with us here at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. I remain Elo Onose, and of course I'm not here alone like I said earlier.
I am Benjamin Kuji
and Dishon Edison.
Till we come your way again next time, do have a blessed day.
AskingRadio.com app available on Android and iOS devices.